What's going on, YouTube? We are back with episode 2 of the Den Academy. This is the introduction to ICT concepts and who this is for and what you're going to be doing going forward with this series, right? So, coming into this video, we're just going to be doing an introduction to what this series is going to be about and who it's for and what you're going to be doing going forward with all these videos, right? So I'm going to go over who this is for and who it is not for, right? Okay, so this should be a pretty short video, so if you don't have like 10 minutes, just click off the video now. It should be relatively short, right? So this is the Den Academy EP 2 Introduction to ICT Concepts. Right, so this is all the series is going to be about. I'm not going over all the beginner stuff like how a candlestick's formed, like I said in the first video, how trends are formed. I'm not going to be going over that in this series, right? That's just beginner stuff. So if you're not in the beginner or a little above the beginner category to ICT concepts, just don't watch the series. All right, so this is Introduction to ICT Concepts. Who this is for, it's going to be for anybody new to ICT, right? If you don't understand anything about ICT or like the very basic things of ICT, then this is going to be for you. If you want to understand the basic concepts, okay, so anything like the draw on liquidity, what a fair value gap is, how an inverse fair value gap is formed, what a BPR, like little things like that, the basics of ICT concepts. If you don't understand those things, then this is going to be for you. Okay, so after that, it's going to be you want to learn how to put your own model together, right? So you understand after watching these videos, and then you want to go and not use somebody else's model, but you want to learn how to put your own together, one that you can understand and profit from, right? So if you want to learn how to put things together, I'm going to be doing that at the end of the series. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to put things that you like into a model and then use it for yourself. Okay, so going through all these videos, you can take things that you like and then put it into your own model and then go back test it and do things like that, right? You're not going to use each and every single one of these concepts. You're going to watch these videos and say, oh, I like that. I'm going to take that and put it into my model. I don't like that, so I'm not going to move forward with it, right? So if you want to learn to put a model together, this is going to be for you. If you're confused on the basics of these concepts, right? So like I said, if you want to understand the basic concepts, it'll be for you, but also if you're confused on them, right? So like internal to external, if you're confused about that, if you're confused on a breaker block formation, things like that, just the basic things that you should be able to understand, but you're still confused about, right? So I most likely will have a video about something you are confused on, but if I don't or it hasn't came out yet, comment in the video's comments, right? Just let me know what video you want me to make, and I most likely will go over it if I either plan to or just forgot about it, right? So I have my own model, so there may be things that I threw away that I honestly just don't remember to go over, right? So if you want a video on something specific, let me know in the comments of the videos and I most likely will be able to go over it. But if I don't know about it, like if I don't know how to use it, then I'm not going to go over it, because I'm not going to say that I know everything about ICT concepts, because I don't. I picked and choose what I like to use and then I added it, or I just removed it from my model. It doesn't mean I don't know about it. It's just I don't either like it or I didn't find it necessary to put in my model, right? So if you're confused on the basic concepts, this will be for you. And also comment down below, I may have forgotten about some things or I just don't know what it is, right? So that could also be something that, or a reason on why I didn't add it into the videos. Go to my recent video, watch that one, and see the videos that I have planned, and check and see if there's something you're confused about. And if there isn't, just comment it in that video, right? On to the next one. If you're overcomplicating things, right? You see this a lot, right? You see people overcomplicating ICT concepts to the maximum. You think you need everything within ICT bro. You literally need bare minimum. All you need is old highs and lows. Actually, no, sorry, I won't get into that. But if you're overcomplicating things, it'll be for you, right? I mean, trading doesn't have to be complicated. After you put a model together, it's more so about your headspace and executing that model than it is needing more concepts, right? So overcomplicating things is a big one because a lot of people do it. If you need a step-by-step approach from scratch, right? So you understand the basics of it, but you're confused about putting the model together, right? That'll be wanting to learn to put a model together. If you're confused on the step-by-step approach, then it'll be for you, right? I mean, pretty self-explanatory. If you're confused on things, it'll be a step-by-step approach from scratch, right? I mean, we're going to be going over the very basics, right? Starting not tomorrow, but starting on the next upload will be liquidity, right? If you're confused about that, that'll be the first step to getting the next step, right? So if you don't know what to focus on, right? Like, if you don't know what your main focus should be about, like, if you think you have to focus on, I don't know, breaker blocks, right? You might want to use it, but you're confused on if that should be your main focus, right? So it'll be, once I lay the videos out and everything, you'll understand what the majority, because in the videos I will say, I don't use this, but this is how it's used, right? Then you can say, okay, but I like that, so I'm going to use it. Or you could go, yeah, I don't really like it either, I'm not going to use it. So if you don't know what to focus on, I will in a majority of the videos say, yeah, I don't use this. So then it could be, okay, I'm not going to focus on it, and so be it, right? And then the final one, who this is for, is just if you're lost, right? Because being real, if you don't want to watch hourly long videos, if you like, dude, you can get lost very easily in this in these concepts because there's so much, and they just keep releasing, right? There's something new every day inside of these concepts. So if you don't know what to focus on and you're lost, then this is going to be for you. I'm literally just going to dumb it down, and it'll be super simple to understand, and you'll realize pretty quickly that you don't need all these different concepts, right? I mean, it's just that simple. You don't need a ton of concepts to be profitable. You just need a few concepts that work for you and take it to the next level and actually execute them, right? So if you're lost, this will be for you. Right now, the last section is what to do. You're going to watch every video from the series and think to yourself, do I want to use this, right? If you don't want to use it, then don't. If you can't understand it, just don't use it, because you don't need everything from this, right? So the first thing you're going to do is obviously watch all the videos from the series, and then take a few notes on all the videos, right? Just write down two to three to four different things from the video. You don't need a ton of notes, just something that you feel is important, write it down, right? And then after that, you're going to discover it for yourself, right? So after you've taken notes, just go into the charts and let's say liquidity, right? Okay, so previous day high, previous day low, when's it get swept, right? Just write things down like that, and then go into the charts and check it for yourself. Ask questions, right? So after every video, if you're confused about something, just comment it and ask what your question is. I'll most likely answer it, because I usually check YouTube once or twice a day, and I'll answer comments if it's a valid question. But if it's something dumb, then I'm not going to answer it. But after that, just backtest the results, right? You can use FX Replay, whatever you want to use, Trading View Replay, whatever it is. Just backtest the things that you feel is important and see if you can understand it on a backtested chart. Right? I mean, it's going to be a very simple schooling, right? I guess we can say, since it's the academy. ChatGPT came up with it. But yeah, it's going to be a very simple thing. But it's mostly for beginners that are confused about certain things, or you're just starting and you don't want to watch hours of long content and have 30 different ads playing in the video, and waste maybe even 2 hours on an hour-long video. So no hate, but I mean, time is one of the most important things. So if you don't want to waste all that time these videos. There may be some videos that are kind of long, but they're not going to consistently run for over 30-40 minutes, right? So this is who this is for and what you're going to be doing on all the videos. Okay, so this is going to be the Den Academy, and the next videos we will be hopping into the charts, and I will be showing you guys. Actually, I don't know if we are hopping into the charts, because I think the next video is going to be what is liquidity, and we don't need the charts for that. So maybe not into the charts quite yet, but we may even do like daily check-ins, like maybe not daily, but every couple videos I'll do a check-in and show you guys what you need to be doing. And yeah, that's basically all this is going to be on, is the introductions and basics to ICT concepts. So if you guys are new, subscribe and follow along and learn for yourself, right? So that is going to wrap up this video. I know I went a little over. It is 11 minutes so far, but I kind of went pretty quick in my opinion. I don't know how 11 minutes passed already, but this is the introduction, and if you guys enjoyed the video, stick around. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.